welcome to Luke Lawson Plays, my mom's #1 source for gaming content on YouTube. Today we're going to be diving into A Flame in the Flood, which is a beautiful take on the survival genre. It is a story of a girl, a dog, a river, and a raft. And apparently the goal is to not die. I've gone through the endless game a few times, I think 4 times total. I've traversed the river. It is not easy. Died by a gore, by gore a few times, which is G-O-R-E, not like blood and gore. Basically just being murdered by a wild boar in the woods. Not a pretty way to die. Basically it's a series of broken bones, lacerations, staph infections, and then just death. I did die from starvation once. I was extremely hungry and sleep deprived, trying to get away from boar and a wolf, and just died on the raft. Literally just killed over on my boat on the water, and the end scene was my beautiful little puppy coming up to see its master off into the great beyond. So I'm looking forward to campaign today. I look forward to you guys being along for the ride, seeing what all we can come up with, how far we can get down the river. Not sure what to expect from campaign. I don't know if it has any differences or similarities, but I'm anxious to get in here and see what we can come up with. We're gonna go for Traveler. Absolutely not making it more difficult on me than I need it to be. So the supplies will also be nice to find. Let's dive in and see what we can come up with today. Not noticed this before. Looks like that was fireflies in a jar attached to a rock. Or a stick, I should say. Alright, so this is the same starting location for the endless mode. It started that campfire each time that I decided to travel the river. There should be a few little things here and there that I've seen before. The basic mechanics of the game itself, the way that it has things laid out, it does have the element of looting. You do have quite a few interactable objects throughout the world. Don't know that it has any interior themes. I would assume, much like looting, that if there was anything inside, it would just give us a menu, let us choose what we wanted to take based on room or inventory size. The general gameplay mechanics are simple in theory. You have your X button here on PlayStation for interact. And that is your main form of communication with the world. I mean, each time I find something, I can collect it. There are multiple objects, such as, anything from cattails to small saplings, feathers you can pick up, but the genius is the level of crafting that's available. So as you collect said items in this game, as you start getting different sets of components, you actually have the ability to continuously increase your available craftable items. And I assume that as you continue to craft and increase your knowledge, so to speak, based on what you found or picked up, well, then you can really get into some of the higher level crafting pieces based on what you've been able to track down. Not gonna lie, in the endless modes, I never even got a chance to build a knife, or a snare, or a trap, which is probably why I died of starvation. I think I could only survive so long on corn and mulberries. I did cook a yucca at one point at a campfire, but I don't really know that it did much for me. Go ahead and get on the water. See what we can come up with. Obviously, my goal today is to survive. Quite a tough concept for a survival game, but we shall see how far we can get today. Soundtrack is just incredible. Slide guitar really sets this mood of, I don't know, setting off on a journey, like just hitting the water, you and your puppers, going out. Try not to hit anything, make this raft last a while. Looks like I don't know that I can rebuild it with cattails and dandelions. A little close to comfort. Rapids are a little nerve-wracking, just because I assume that I could eventually completely destroy my raft. I am really wanting to lose that. Nabbed it. Guess I'm committed. Oh my gosh. We got one craftable object. So on some of those islands, there are abilities to loot and interact with objects from your raft. A high risk, high reward scenario, because you do risk getting dashed by the rocks. And damage meter on the raft, I've yet to sink it, but I can only assume that is a very real possibility. It is certainly worst case scenario. A game like this, and from what I've played so far, and what you'll see today, there are a lot, I will not be able to snag that, there are a lot of ways to die, and sinking seems like your least fun way, if you want to be serious about it. There's a lot better ways to die. I would rather not be smashing the raft. Camp Belong often has flint. Absolutely gonna just throw bananas on these cattails. Make rope out the wazoo. If I remember correctly, it did say it often has flint, I think a piece shy of being able to craft some sort of trap or tool. Excellent. Like we have snagged our flint. Some more flint. Let's see what we got inside the little old lumber. Take it. I don't think I need to sleep just yet. I'd like to see anything else to pick up. I am just so incredibly worried about running into something deadly. Go ahead and make a few more pieces of rope. I've officially built my first weapon. Oh my gosh, look at the options. What do we think? I haven't seen any wildlife. I'm certainly gonna have to eat at some point. Man cannot survive on cattails alone. Oh my gosh, we got little bunnies. I'm quick enough with my trap. I could have some dinner. Right. I think I'm gonna make a little bunny snare. trap. Catch us some dinner. I don't really know how that works. Assume it just does. Oh, absolutely. Give me some moldy lump. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh! Success! Looks like we get some dinner tonight. Don't tell me you're a single-use trap. Is this real? Ooh, got some parasites. Okay. Single-use trap. So... wish... knew... Let's go ahead and pop a squat. Eyes the old campfire. Let's go ahead and skin a rabbit. No! Biscuits. Let's give something to my doggo. Oh. You definitely are good at carrying my feathers. Carrying the rope. Now, skin a rabbit. Cook some meat. Look at us surviving. What type of sustenance do you provide? 35 nutrition. I assume that's a decently high number. I'm gonna need a lot of rabbit hide. Okay, go ahead and make another snare. Why not? We'll put up another rabbit trap. Sleep for a few hours. And when I wake up, maybe we'll have something else delicious. Right there on the rabbit farm. Should serve us well. Fire's getting puny. Alright. Looks like 4 hours should... I don't really know what plus XP will do, but we'll give it a shot. Baby time. Sounds like we got a new rabbit. I am now completely rested. And it's still middle of the night. Okay. Gotta get used to the timing. What are you doing out there, little buddy? It's the middle of the night. Our inventory is full again. Give you some more goodies though, bruh. I don't know. I guess we'll make some more rope. I guess I can't carry more rope. A lot to do. Well, that certainly would have come in handy every time I was getting completely smashed by wild boars. I can't make anything extra. Can I give? so bad with hoarding inventory. I wish I knew if that was useful for something. I put stuff on my boat if I went back to the dock. Puppy carrot duct. A few rags I can make the splint. Got some jerky to eat later. I am getting thirsty. I have a feeling I won't need that for a while either. Okay. So, what, deploy my dead rabbit? No. Oh, sorry. I need to go in and skin dead rabbit. Deploy rabbit. We're gonna go back to the pub. Oh my goodness. Got some rain coming in this morning. Light the fire? Craft some dry tinder. That was easy. Easy enough, I should say. And now I'm getting soggy. Oh, let's fill my jar with rainwater. How do I fill a jar? You may never know. There we go. Grab some rain. Well, that was handy. Can I fill the jar again? Thank you, rain. Oh my goodness. Alright. We'll weather out this storm. Is that my only option to sleep while it's raining? Not someplace I can just go and get inside of. Huh? I don't know how long it's gonna rain for. 2 hours maybe? Yeah. Give it a shot. Definitely still raining. And see if we can light a fire. I have cured my wet. Make some meat. Eat some meat. Look at that. I am in pretty good shape. I'm not sleepy anymore. I'm not thirsty. I've got a jar of water. I've gotten everything here. That could get make another pass around the camp. I feel like maybe I should try to snag another rabbit. And I assume they're somewhat plentiful. But we have one stone knife. They have they have like an actual life meter. So yeah, we'll snag another rabbit before we go. No telling what'll happen out there. I over farm this area. Sorry guys, really thinning the rabbit population at this campsite. I think he just committed suicide. He literally ran straight to that as soon as it was built. Poor little guy. Nothing left to live for. We got room for the rabbit. I guess that's all that matters. Okay. Oh, no. No looting, just the sleeping. Alright, I think we're gonna hit the water again. Yeah. Do I just leave the fire burning? I don't know if that's technically safe. Is there anything else I can cook or make before I leave? To go against everything Smokey the Bear has taught me. Leaving the fire burning while I'm like, whoop, I'm out. I have enough inventory to skin a rabbit. I can't make that. I don't even know if I could make that. I can't make any of these things. So, I'm gonna have to do something. Guess I don't really need. I guess I can eat it. Gives me a little bit of nutrition and opens an inventory spot. Okay, now we can skin a rabbit. Give me another. How long it lasts once I've cooked it. Send you to the puppers. 6 days. Okay. Can't really put the fire out. Alright. Goodness, I feel bad about leaving the fire going. This doesn't feel right. Halfway through the day, on day 2. Game is not Camp Simulator. Don't you hit that. Get back on the water. This is dumb. I got the corn. Alright. Missed a whole nother campsite. Or corn. Sure. Yeah, just go ahead. Let me know in the comments if you think that was the worst decision I've made so far. I'm a little disappointed in myself. Okay. We've got Nightfall. Man, those eyes are intimidating. I don't really see much loot in the dark either. Assume it would still show up as blue. Only time will tell. Couple campsites coming up. What is that? A farm? Going for it. I don't even know what that means. I think I've made it. Go. Okay. Panen. Source of wild food and clean water. Very nice. Nothing? Very shiny. Crow. Feather. Case of a crow infestation. Yeah, sweet. Shit, am I not picking the corn? I'm physically taking the entire plant. Go, crow. Got it here. I don't really think I need moldy lumps. I mean, I could be wrong. drink my water. I can refill it. Alright, yeah. There we are. Water replenished. And we're good. I got a feather over here. There's a chicken coop. Can I not get in there for the eggs? I'm really hesitant to see what's inside. I have no inventory space. Oh, good. Well, I guess that's good. I would have rather had something somewhat useful. I don't know. We'll go ahead. Top off my sleep. See if there's anything else back here worth gathering. Inventory. Strange, that never happened. Corn. Oh, I can get my feathers. Did I drop something? Oh, yeah, discard. What do I do? Put a feather in a box? Like a gift. Alright. I think that is just about going to wrap it up for today. We have made some tremendous headway. We're on day 2. Made it a little over 2 miles. I have not been gored by a wild pig. We've stayed pretty consistent in regards to our thirst and our hunger. I'm going to go ahead and take a little nap and re-up all my sleep. When we come back, we will absolutely get back on the river, see what our next stop takes. I know there was a little, like either a little camp of some sort, not too far away, and then some sort of building right across the bay from us, where we're currently docked. See what we can come up with over there, and hopefully we can get to the point where we check off one of these objectives on our actual mission, see what we can figure out with the radio signal. Appreciate you guys sticking around. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button. If you are anxious to see more or feel sorry for me, please subscribe, and I appreciate you guys.